Well guys, welcome to Operation Hannibal. Hannibal? Elephants, that's why. This is a 3-week trip through Botswana to find the best of what Botswana can offer. And let me tell you, it was just epic, awesome, amazing. The first installation is very short because we were so rushed. We land at 10 p.m. thanks to KLM. You find a hotel for the evening. Then you shoot through the Midrand to Bush Lore to their depot to get the vehicles. You get a short explanation. And by midday, you're on the road heading towards Gaborone, towards the Botswana border. And now we'll pick up our story on the road at Mokolodi Game Reserve. So we came through the Skilpad's border post. It's a very small kind of road, an extension of the N4 that leads to that point. Which is way south of Gaborone, about 70 kilometers. The South African side was so quickly dispatched within 2 minutes. Basically walk in, they ask your registration number, look at your passport, and you go. The Botswana side, they're busy building this huge new building, which is looking really fancy. But in the meantime, we're being dispatched through these little containers where they have a makeshift office. And we have to go through there. It's all paperwork, handwritten form stuff. You have to pay for your vehicle to go into Botswana, which was for us 60 pula, but if your insurance is out of date, it's another 150 on top of that, to be aware of that. We had to walk into this little kettle dip thing, just stand there in your shoes, which is all pretty standard. From there we headed up north towards Gaborone, and that was quite an interesting little drive because we were late, and it's a double lane road. It's quite busy, a lot of trucks, a lot of overtaking involved, so yeah, a bit of fun there. And we got to Mokolodi, which is about, let's say, 10-15 k south of Gaborone. Lovely reception area, nice little restaurant they've got there, although it only closes at 8 p.m, so be aware of that. Very good reception, nice and friendly. I would say definitely recommend it as a little overnight stop on your way into the big parks of Botswana. So yeah, really excited now. We've got another 3 weeks ahead of us, which is fantastic. This is actually doing Botswana a little bit more justice. We're going to have a lot of different stuff to see. We've got the Kalahari, which is basically semi-desert. Then we go to the Okavango, and then way up to the Chobe River. We'll make it to Vic Falls this time, I promise. And then we head back south again around the Salt Pans, which is really cool as well. So Botswana has so much to offer. It's pretty accessible. People are very friendly. I think the only good thing is the pula has gone up, but the good thing is the diesel is cheaper, so you can work it all out. As we see in airlines right next to us.
Hello, beautiful. This campsite is absolutely beautiful, lots of nature, and kudu. We've seen beautiful sightings of kudu. And, you know, there are no big predators, so they're relatively calm. If you're in your car, they're a lot happier than if you're on foot, because they kind of like disappear quite a bit. But wow, beautiful place, lovely introduction. Our friends have never been to Africa, so this is just such a beautiful way to, you know, gently introduce people into the magic of Mama Africa.
So the campsite's pretty cool. There's quite a drive from reception to get there. You have to really pay attention to where you're going. They're very big, so you can fit a lot of vehicles in here if you need to, if you want to have a nice group. It's got a nice braai area, which is cool. It's got a little toilet, which is like quite a luxury. It's got a little donkey boiler for the shower, which is fantastic. It's just a really open shower. You're showering in the bush, no roof, nothing, half a wall and all that. Really good, I can recommend that. So that's cool for big groups as well. And it's all open, you know, no fencing and all of that stuff. As we make our way back now to the reception and the restaurant to try and get some coffee or tea, because we're kind of trying to wake up as well as we go. So yeah, welcome to Botswana, guys. Let's do this. Let's have a look at Botswana.
this is a great opportunity to introduce you to our crew. Right up front is Rob and Diana's beautiful chariot. It's a Toyota Land Cruiser. And then, yeah, you can see over there's tar road and then the sand road. So we're heading back to, we obviously need to put our tyre pressures down to be able to go on the gravel road. 1.8.
2 bar.
You're going to take it to 1.8 or 2?
No, 2.
And then this is the Toyota Hilux that Rosalyn and I've got. We have managed to score some firewood from the locals, which is really cool. You can see we've got all of our water, which is the compressor was underneath here, so we've had to unpack everything to be able to get the compressor out so we can deflate our tires. This is Naomi's pickup with the bush light. So the back of it is pops up. This is the Land Cruiser of our buddies Vida and Anna Helene, all the way from Norway. Is it warm enough for you, Vida?
It's no problem at all. We are not only Vikings when it comes to frost. We are also Vikings when it comes to the heat.
Exactly.
I think 2.2 at the back because we're so loaded up with water. 2 at the front. Should be a much better drive on the gravel. It will save the car and us, I think. And yeah, it will be the last time we air down or up for the next week. So it'll be good.
Unless there's sand. Unless there's deep sand.
Unless there's deep sand, then we call the hand cruisers in to come and winch us through.
This is Khutse 8.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are again. Now we're on Khutse Campsite. One over here, one over here, one over here. I think we are happy.
We are. Yes.
Looks happy. Really nice little campsite this. It's very difficult to find. We tried to find it yesterday. We got a bit lost. Yeah, it's already quite late now. It's nearly 8 o'clock, which is not very good for game viewing, but day one and it's success. To get here was quite interesting. We had to drive from Mokolodi Game Reserve near Gaborone. It was about 250 kilometers. Half of it's on the hard top, then it gets dirt road. And then just before Khutse, the dirt road becomes a we call it a two-spoor in South Africa, which means it's just a 2-lane track. And everywhere into this environment is basically soft sand, kind of like beach sand, if you can see that. So you definitely need a 4x4 around here to get anywhere. We had a really nice evening. It was very quiet. We didn't see many animals though, so we have to get our animal spotting game up. I would say there's about, you can see in the background there's the other campsite. So we have about 100 meters at least between campsites, which is quite cool.
How's it doing, dude?
Dude!
We're in Khutse.
Je moet ook naar jezelf doen, hè? Make a film to yourself. This is your last day.
If you look behind
Your
you,
fifth
the sun is just coming up over the horizon. The moon.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ik wil net zeggen, hè?
I'm almost 55.
Yes, this is your last day.
And tomorrow you will still be 39.
Papa.
Thank you.
You are to, oh, now. And now the money.
I like to move it. She likes to move it.
You have your typical shower. Our bucket is missing. There's the loo, open pit latrine. This is campsite number 8. And we have a special occasion today because it is the birthday girl. This one here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Gloria. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip, hooray!
Still 39.
Yes.
What a better way to spend a birthday than in the Khutse Game Reserve. Now we're going to head north into the CKGR towards Bape. And then we go to Nxai and then Letiahau Kori in the Piper Pan, Deception Pan. And then we head up first to Maun. So we've got another 4 days here. Hope we have enough firewood to last us. Most importantly, do we have enough beer, crucially. Yeah, I can definitely recommend this place. It's fantastic. There's nothing around here. Very secluded, very isolated. Yeah, if you can do it, get here and have a look. This is a very good stop on your way into the CKGR because we've done Joburg to Mokolodi and Mokolodi to here. It took a day each, so it's a lot of driving. Very excited. We have 100 k's today to get to Bape on the 2-lane road, and we'll see what we can see if we can spot any game. There it is, day 2. Thanks very much for watching. Let's see what happens.